is the year to confess the name of God. Because at the name of Jesus, every knee must bow. And every tongue must confess. This is the year to confess the name of God. I thought about it. I looked in the text. Genesis 35:11 says he's El Shaddai. And it's our time to confess him as El Shaddai in our lives. In other words, it does not matter what you need. He's our all-sufficient one. So you got to look your bills in the face and say, El Shaddai. You got to look your troubles in the face and say, El Shaddai. That's when you confess not only El Shaddai, but El Elyon. That's telling God, that's confessing that you are the Most High God. Who am I talking to today that don't mind looking and confessing him as El Elyon? He's the Most High God. I love my wife, but he's my El Elyon. I love Rickey, Rashad, and Rickey Jr., but God is my El Elyon. He's the Most High God in my life. Adonai, Isaiah 6 and 8, he confesses him as Adonai, which means you are Lord of all in my life. Everything I have, you are above it. Everybody I know, you are above it. Everything I got, you are above it. You are Adonai in my life. It is our time, and this is the year to confess God. This is the year to confess God as Jehovah, which says you are the God that defines yourself by yourself. How does God define himself? He says, I am God. I mean, he's the only person who can define himself by himself. So it's our time to confess God. Here's what I'm trying to tell you. You've got to confess your problems. You got to look your problems in the face and call him Jehovah, which means he defines himself by himself, which means you are the God of the already. We serve the God of the already. The already God. Which means he's already done. I'm about to get happy by myself. We serve the God of already. Did y'all hear what I'm saying? That means my past, he's already done. Some of you waiting on God to do something, but God has already done. How many of you know he's the God of already? He's the God of already. He's already done. You know what? If God doesn't do anything else, somebody ought to help me preach that. I said if God doesn't do anything else, I said if God doesn't do anything else, he's already done. Y'all look like y'all ain't got enough, but God has already done. It's already done. Already